Hey, welcome to the program. It's the Livin Life and Style Daily Travel Update. I'm the host, Eric Tiemann. Today is March 12th, 2025. It is 11 a.m. where I am. I don't know where you are. So I don't know what time it is where you are. But it's 11 a.m. where I am. So I got that going for me. I hope you've been having a wonderful day. Like I said, this is the Livin Life and Style Daily Travel Update brought to you by, you guessed it, Livin Life and Style Travel. They are a full-service travel agency. They can help you out with all of your travel needs, from personal leisure and vacation travel, including groups and including business travel as well. You can give them a call at 816-744-1405. That's 816-744-1405. You can also find them on the web at www.livinlifeandstyle.com. That's spelled LIVINLIFENSTYLE.com. So here we are, March 12th. Time to do our destination weather report for today. And where are we going to look? What weather are we going to check out today? We're in Orlando, Florida. Orlando's not bad. Orlando's not great. If you've been there a few times, it's like, okay, you've kind of done your thing in Orlando, which is the case for me and my family. But I don't hate Orlando. It is in the middle of a swamp, basically. So there is that. But Orlando, is associated with Port Canaveral for the cruise industry. And, that would be likely where you would stay, is Orlando, if you were going to be leaving from Port Canaveral. So what does the weather look like in Orlando? We'll zoom out on this map a little bit, see if there's any precipitation in sight. It looks like that is not the case. Man, oh man, beautiful day, looking like a beautiful day. The weather report for Orlando, Florida on March 12th, 2025 Orlando is expected to have a beautiful day with plenty of sunshine. The high temperature will be around 81 degrees. And that's perfect for exploring the theme parks or enjoying some activities outdoors. The low will be around 54. So you might want to have a light jacket for the evening. Remember to pack sunscreen because you're in Florida. It is tropical down there. The UV index will be high. You will want to stay hydrated. Make sure, if you're on your way to Orlando, you have a great time. All right, so there you go. Orlando weather looks pretty free and clear, and it looks like you'd have a nice, dry, sunny time in Florida. But hey, I gotta be honest. I mean, the weather here in Kansas City is fantastic at the moment. Let me see. Bring it up here real quick on my little weather app here. I mean, right now it's supposed to be like 58 degrees outside. We're expecting it to get to 75, maybe close to 80. It's not bad. We're not far off. Not far off at all. So, that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. It is about the best time of the year here in Missouri. All right. Keep having every day this camera moves just a little bit. It keeps me out of center frame. Always have to figure that out. All right. I do have to move along today, though, because I've got to get ready for the Livin Life and Style Business Roundtable that will be coming up at noon. So on to the next story. Next level luxury hospitality. Huawei and Melia Hotels unlock AI and smart tech to elevate the guest experiences like never before. This is on Travel and Tour World, and this was posted yesterday. At MWC Barcelona, Huawei and Melia Hotels International unveiled a groundbreaking AI-driven smart hotel showcase, setting a new standard for next level luxury hospitality by integrating cutting-edge AI. What is IoT? Oh, Internet of Things. That's what it is. Okay. So, cutting edge AI, Internet of Things, and smart connectivity. This collaboration redefines seamless guest experiences, ensuring ultra fast Wi Fi, intelligent automation, and energy efficient operations. With AI powered network management, optical fiber technology, and personalized digital services, Huawei's smart hotel solution empowers hotels to deliver unparalleled comfort, efficiency, and sustainability, revolutionizing the way luxury hospitality is experienced worldwide. A new era of intelligent hospitality unveiled in Barcelona. At MWC Barcelona, Huawei and Huawei and Melia Hotels International unveiled the global smart hotel showcase at Torre Melina Gran Melia, an elite luxury brand within Melia's portfolio. This groundbreaking initiative sets new benchmarks in hotel connectivity. Where did I go? I lost my spot. AI-driven automation and sustainability, propelling the hospitality industry into an era of digital intelligence. As AI and the IoT or Internet of Things redefine hospitality, hotels prioritize seamless connectivity, guest-centric experiences, sustainable operations, and efficient O&M operations and management. ICT infrastructure is evolving from a back-end support tool to a core driver of innovation, positioning technology as an essential pillar in the hospitality business. We are about to see revolutionary over the next 5 years. We are going to see revolutionary changes in the way visiting hotels, getting on airplanes, getting on cruise ships. We are going to see some of the most revolutionary times of any of our lives when it comes to some of this technology that's going to be rolled out in the next. I mean, heck, we're probably going to be blown away by what gets rolled out in the next 18 months, much less what the changes are 5 years from now. It's really going to be, I mean, something to behold. Huawei's smart hotel solution, a game changer for the hospitality sector. Huawei's smart hotel solution is revolutionizing the industry with cutting edge innovations in hotel network connectivity, intelligent automation, and energy efficient infrastructure. These advancements empower hotels to deliver unmatched guest experiences, boost operational efficiency, and reduce environmental impact. Key features and benefits of Huawei's smart hotel solutions are such as, whichever phrase I should have used, I'm not sure. But here are some of the key features and benefits of Huawei's smart hotel solution. I like that the best. So, seamless Wi-Fi connectivity with smart antennas. Huawei's wireless access points feature built-in smart antennas, ensuring seamless high-speed Wi-Fi across all indoor and outdoor areas of the hotel. This technology enhances roaming experiences, ensuring guests stay continuously connected without disruptions, whether in their rooms, lobbies, conference halls, or outdoor spaces. Future-proof optical fiber technology. Traditional Ethernet cables are replaced by optical fibers, enabling each hotel room to connect with a single fiber terminal. This energy-saving, sustainable approach minimizes electronic waste, reduces maintenance costs, and enhances future expandability and speed for next generation technologies. AI-powered network automation with Huawei iMaster NCE. Huawei iMaster NCE, an AI-driven network control and automation system, analyzes root causes of network issues and significantly improves operational efficiency. AI-powered automation minimizes downtime, detects faults proactively, and enhances the overall stability of hotel connectivity. By integrating artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, and next generation connectivity, Huawei's smart hotel solution offers a frictionless experience for both guests and hotel operators, enabling a smarter, more sustainable future in hospitality. A collaboration for seamless hotel digitalization. From the hotel solution design to full scale integration and deployment, Huawei collaborates closely with technology and hospitality partners to ensure a smooth, future ready transition. The smart hotel solution is tailored for easy integration, deployment, and long term scalability, making it an ideal choice for luxury hotels, resorts, and urban hospitality leaders. Strengthening a global hospitality tech ecosystem. Huawei's committed to fostering a strong ecosystem with global partners, enabling hotels to embrace digital information while optimizing costs, improving efficiency, and delivering best in class guest experiences. By leveraging cutting edge AI, Internet of Things, and energy efficient infrastructure, this collaboration is set to redefine hospitality standards worldwide. Huawei and Melia Hotels International unveil an AI driven smart hotel showcase at MWC Barcelona, redefining hospitality with cutting edge AI, Internet of Things, and smart connectivity for seamless guest experiences and sustainable operations. The Global Smart Hotel Showcase at MWC Barcelona highlights how AI, Internet of Things, and intelligent automation are shaping the future of luxury hospitality with Huawei's experience in smart connectivity and digital infrastructure. Hotels worldwide can unlock new opportunities, reduce operational challenges, and create highly personalized guest experiences. As the hospitality industry evolves, the fusion of technology and guest-centric services will define the next generation of luxury and efficiency, and Huawei's smart hotel solution is leading the way. Very interesting. That is, I find that to be very interesting. Um, there are going to be a lot of innovations coming forward over the next, you know, they're all happening right now. We're all watching them happen, and they're happening fast. Um, very soon, we'll start to see the AI merged with a lot of the humanoid robotics that we see on the internet and on YouTube and things like that. We will see those sorts of things, and those things will start happening, and we'll start I know a guy I watch frequently. He talks about how he expects there to be full blown like Optimus robots, the types you see, humanoid robots with an AI component entered into them, and people will start buying them and paying money for them to the tune of cars, 20, 30, $40,000 per unit, and taking on a payment just so they have somebody in their house to mow the yard, wash the dishes, mop the floors, and all of that sort of stuff. Um, and I can only imagine that hotels are going to move in that similar direction with updates and technology, like we just saw there from that report from Travel and Tour World. So, very interesting. We're moving on to the next story. The next story is about shopping trips. I'm not big on shopping trips. I'm a dude. It's not my thing. But, there are ladies out there who love a good shopping trip, and there are dudes out there who love a great shopping trip. My uncle is one of those kind of people. He loves to shop. It just is. I'm one of those guys. I actually am the guy who does most of the grocery shopping for my family. And I like going to the grocery store. I don't like to shop though. I like to go get the stuff. So I'm in, I'm out. I got my list. I do deviate from the list every once in a while, as my wife will attest, and probably roll her eyes and complain a little bit. But I do like enjoy going to the store. I just don't like to window shop. I don't like to, browse. It's not my thing. If I'm going there to get a job done. But if those kind of shopping trips are your thing, from islands.com, these budget-friendly states are the best in the U.S. for travelers seeking a short-haul shopping trip. This came out last Friday from Keenan Dudley. One of the best things about traveling is all the interesting things you will find in a new place. Each town has its own take on fashion, thrifting, and savings. There's only one thing every destination has in common. They all have deals if you look hard enough. Maybe you're into finding back streets filled with affordable and authentic vintage stores, thrift shops, and local charities filled to the brim with knickknacks, or long stretches of outlet malls with deep discounts and Auntie Annie's. Auntie Annie's is pretty good, let's be honest. However, not all deals are created equal. This is true. To get to the bottom of the country's best budget shopping, the fine folks at NYC Leather Jackets conducted a great American shopping study, crawling the internet to collect a variety of shopping cost data in all 50 states. They looked at the total number of stores, clothing sales tax rates. There we go. Okay. They looked at the total number of stores, clothing sales tax rates, and the numbers, ratings, and pricing of local hotels to identify great short-haul shopping destinations. They also created a list of essentials, such as a pair of Levi's 501s. Hey, babe. Taking back to the 80s. A pair of Levi's 501 jeans, a chain store summer dress, a pair of mid-range Nike running shoes, and a pair of men's leather business shoes, and charted the price of these items state by state. So, NYC Leather Jackets then turned this data into a composite score from 0 to 100 that defines the best and worst U.S. states that can work as a roadmap for your next great deal-busting shopping trip. So, we all know that cities like New York and California are famed for their world-renowned shopping, but nobody heads to New York City expecting a budget vacation. Next time you've got the urge to splurge, make your money go further and score a great deal at one of these super affordable destinations. So here we go. Delaware, the great state of Delaware, but also a small state. Delaware, home to the first people to ever ratify the U.S. Constitution, is also home to the country's most affordable pair of Levi's 501 Blues. Our founding fathers would be proud to know that Delaware is a great place to head, not just for jeans, but for all items on NYC Leather Jackets list of essentials. Buying everything from that list will only cost you $250 in Delaware, and since the state has no clothing sales tax, that's the final price. Everything from leather business shoes to hotel rooms can be yours affordably in Delaware. It's the only state that scored a combined budget shopping score of 100. Look at Delaware go. To make the most of it, head to Wilmington, Delaware, whose great shopping scene has helped it become known as one of the most affordable weekend getaways in the country. The Wilmington Airport is only a 10-minute drive away from Christina Mall, the largest shopping mall in the state. Head here to score your name brand electronics and fancy sunglasses. In addition to the grand malls, Wilmington has many thrift stores to choose from. Check out DBCC's Great Stuff Resale, a women's clothing reseller that donates all of its profits to the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition. The only thing better than scoring a deal is finding a discount that makes a difference. Right across state lines, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is another great state to head to for cheap shopping. According to NYC Leather Jackets data, Philadelphia has more than 250 thrift stores, just behind the amount that can be found in New York City and Los Angeles. This is complemented with significantly more affordable essentials compared to what you'll find in those two states. Key to these steep discounts are the state's 50 outlet malls, some of which can reportedly net you a comfy summer dress from a store like Zara or H&M for as little as $38. Philadelphia is the obvious choice for a shopping trip to Philadelphia or to Pennsylvania, but true budget deal hunters might want to check out somewhere like Erie, where brand name shoppers will love the downtown Mill Creek Mall and thrifters will drift towards Cobb's second time around thrift store. 3 floors of peace and vintage. Sounds fun. You can also sniff around in Lewisburg. This quaint town has a walkable downtown area that connects 3 different vintage shops with the infamous Street of Shops in 10 minutes of walking. The 3 downtown thrift shops are reason enough to head to Lewisburg, but the Street of Shops elevates this walk into a pilgrimage. This attraction serves as an homage to deals featuring a massive indoor village and flea market with hundreds of shops, restaurants, and deals. Look, man, when I was growing up, my dad owned an antique mall, and I worked in that antique mall from the time I was 15 to the time he sold it when I was, 20, 21, something like that. I love antique malls and vintage shops and thrift stores. I don't shop them much because I don't shop like this. But if I'm with people who are shopping, I really hope we're going to a place like this. No doubt about it. All right, who's next on the list? Vermont. My God, these are all like in the Northeast. We're going to get out here to the Midwest. I know there's got to be affordable places out here in the Midwest. Why? Because, like I said, my dad owned an antique mall when I was younger, and I know this type of stuff is all around this area. But moving on with the list, Vermont. Vermont finished 3rd in the nationwide budget shopping ranking, despite only listing 33 thrift stores in its largest city and 6 outlet malls in the entire state. In this case, quality has beaten quantity, and it's the best quality of all, great deals. According to NYC Leather Jackets research, there is nowhere in the United States of America where you can find essential clothing items for less than in Vermont. Interesting. Researchers said their listed clothing ensemble only costs $238 in Vermont, largely because of cheap shoe prices. A pair of Nikes only costs $55 in Vermont. That is kind of amazing. Less than half of what researchers reported you would have to pay in Oklahoma and other expensive shopping states. Oklahoma is an expensive shopping state? Interesting. I need to get my hands on this entire list and see where everybody rates. Vermont is known as the Green Mountain State, and if you want to get close to the state's incredible outdoor action while staying plugged into its best shopping, plan your next trip to Burlington, Vermont. The town has tons of local, vintage, and affordable shopping options like the Shalom Shook Marketplace of Peace, a used clothing store whose proceeds support immigrants and people in need. Plus, it's all surrounded by Lake Champlain and beautiful Stowe Mountain. So make sure you stretch your trip out long enough to score some great threads and wear your new gear on a hiking trip. Spend one day at the lake and another strolling with bags in hand along the Church Street Marketplace, a downtown pedestrian walkway that guides you through tons of shops in downtown Burlington. Sounds like a fantastic trip, to be honest. Now we're moving out west. Montana. According to NYC Leather Jackets research, Montana is one of only 6 states in the country that doesn't have an outlet mall. Man, are they missing out. That fact didn't stop the state from ranking in the top 5 best budget-friendly shopping destinations nationwide. Despite its lack of budget malls, Montana boasts several important traits for a contender: a non-existent sales tax and a relatively low total spend for the essentials collection. Montana also scored incredibly high marks in its available accommodation options, which looks like the key factor that elevated it into the top 5. An average hotel stay in the state will set you back $224, the cheapest of any of the top 5 budget shopping destinations. The hotels are cheap, and Montana also recorded the highest average accommodation satisfaction rating of any state in the union. So you get great hotel service for very little dollars. That sounds fantastic. Looks like we're planning a trip to Montana, honey. Um, this great combination of affordability and quality in Montana's hotel options makes Big Sky Country an excellent state for a shopping road trip. Make sure your route takes you through Dillon, which is home to one of the United States' 5 Patagonia outlet stores. This one store is worth the trip to Dillon already, as it's home to hundreds of dollars in discounts on genuine past season Patagonia equipment. They also make repairs on site. To sweeten the deal, Dillon is also home to several quality thrift shops. You can combine your Patagonia trip with a stop at Gracie's new and used, the Bargain Basement, A to Z thrift shop, and the Sagebrush and Lace Boutique, which are all close enough to visit in one great day of discount shopping. Look, man, Montana looks like an amazing place. I've never been to that state, and I totally want to check it out. Here's another state I need to visit, which is Oregon. I have friends in Oregon. I could go to Oregon and see friends. So Oregon also rounding out the top 5. We'll round out our top 5 on the West Coast. Oregon snuck its way into the top budget states, largely thanks to Portland, which unsurprisingly has a truly incredible thrifting scene. Probably. NYC Leather Jackets recorded 224 thrift stores in Oregon's largest city, a phenomenal thrift store per capita index. For instance, Portland only has 35 fewer thrift stores than Philadelphia, despite having almost half the population. Portland's thrift store scene rivals that of anywhere in the country, but you might be surprised to find out that even though Oregon is Nike's home state, it's not a great place to go shoe shopping. Oregon lost a few points in the Nike running shoe category because a pair of mid-range runners will set you back over $100. Despite those few spikes, Oregon kept a majority of its essential clothing numbers lower, relied on thrift shopping, and provided an affordable hotel experience to make the rank. Any thrifting trip to Oregon should head directly to Portland, but you probably don't need to we probably don't need who is this was writing this article. Hold on, we got to go back over here to the top because I forgot. Oh, Keenan. We probably don't need Keenan to tell us this. That's right. We probably don't, Keenan. But and it's not the only place to score great deals along the trail. Right? You probably didn't need to know. Keenan probably didn't need to tell you that you needed to head directly to Portland. But it's also important to know that it's probably not the only place to score great deals along the trail. Outdoor enthusiasts will love shopping in Bend, Oregon, home to 3 separate high-quality secondhand outdoor gear stores. Outlet mall lovers can pair their shopping trip with a well-deserved beach vacation in Lincoln City, an artsy haven with breathtaking beaches and discounts on more than 45 national brands at the Lincoln City outlets. There you go. There you go. That's your top 5. Nothing in the Midwest. We did get Montana. I think Montana might have been Pennsylvania. And I don't know. We'd have to get a map and measure. But those are your budget-friendly states for short haul shopping trips. So find whatever haul is the shortest for you and make it happen. All right, it's time to get to the cruise industry. It's time to talk about got some tips for you here from thestreet.com. Oh, let me zoom this in a little bit for you guys so everybody can see it. Boop, boop. Oh, I think we need maybe one more. Yeah, one more. Bang. Like that. Royal Caribbean passengers sharing trips for bringing alcohol on board. Look, nothing I'm about to share here is against the rules, okay? Do not break the rules about alcohol on a cruise ship. I want to hold on. I got to go away from the screen sharing for a minute so I can look at you and make sure you see my face. I am not joking. Hold on. Let me get this right here. I want to make sure it's nice and clear. I am not joking. Do not break the rules on bringing alcohol on board a cruise ship. They will kick you off. You will lose your money, and you probably won't even be able to have it refunded to you for travel insurance because you broke the rules. These are tips to help you not break the rules. Okay? All right. Just want to make sure I'm clear on that because I do not want anybody getting kicked off of their cruise. All right. The cost of alcoholic beverages and drink packages can add up quickly on a cruise. Oh, who brought us this? Alicia Dos Santos brought this yesterday. Is that yesterday? Yeah, it's yesterday. Today's the 12th. Yeah, this was from yesterday, but good information. So, the costs of alcoholic beverages and drink packages can add up quickly on a cruise. Naturally, cruise passengers often look for ways to save money on alcohol during their vacations. For those who want to enjoy several alcoholic drinks per day or who usually order expensive drinks, unlimited alcoholic beverage packages can offer value, but they still typically add $70 or more per day to the cost of your cruise. That's per person. The drink packages, the unlimited alcohol package, it's not unlimited. They usually have like some level about 16 drink limit per day. You have to get to like 12 to even make the damn $70 per day per person worth it. And then even if your friend, it's $70 per person per day, but both adults have to have the drink package if one person has the drink package. So that $70 per day is $140 per day. Those prices have also gone up over the last year with most cruise providers. So keep that in mind. All right. It is an expensive cost. At about $75 per day, you're looking at an extra $1,000 for two people on a 7-day cruise. If you just want to enjoy one or two drinks, you're probably better off paying the regular price per drink. However, if you only want to enjoy a glass of wine in the evening, you don't necessarily need to pay onboard prices at all. Most cruise lines will allow you to bring your own bottle of wine on board to drink on the ship. Royal Caribbean permits each passenger of drinking age to bring one sealed 750 milliliter bottle of wine or champagne on board on embarkation day. Other types of alcoholic beverages are not permitted. You cannot bring your 750 of whiskey. Not allowed. Wine only. I think champagne might be allowed, but you'd need to. I would need to call in and double check that myself with Royal Caribbean. But I think champagne would also be allowed. So it's important to note, though, that passengers can only drink the wine that they brought on boarding day. If you purchase wine in a port of call or any other alcohol for that matter, turn it to you at the end of the cruise so you can enjoy it at home. You are not allowed to open the bottles of liquor that you may buy in duty-free shops at ports of call. Not allowed. Are there rules around where you can drink wine you brought on board? Although Royal Caribbean's alcohol policy explains how passengers can bring a bottle of wine onto the ship, it doesn't note whether the cruise line has restrictions around where passengers can drink their own wine on board. I am not aware of any of these rules either as a Royal Caribbean specialist. One passenger recently reached out to other cruisers for guidance on this in the Royal Caribbean community on Reddit. For the bottles of wine that we are allowed to bring on board, what are the rules for that or on that? I know it's one per person, but where are we allowed to drink it? End quote. Dr. Muscle Mom asked. Dr. Muscle Mom. The Reddit user wondered if the cruise line prohibited passengers from bringing their own wine into dining rooms, and if there were glasses available in staterooms. Are we allowed to bring a cup of it into the dining room with us? Bring the bottle into the dining room. Are there cups that we can use in the room to drink it from? What are the rules? I need to know, Dr. Muscle Mom continued to probe. Before we get into what passengers say about their experiences drinking their own wine on Royal Caribbean cruise ships, let me explain what the cruise line does spell out in the frequently asked questions section of its website. Although Royal Caribbean doesn't specifically limit passengers to drinking their own wine in their staterooms, the cruise line does state that passengers who consume their personal wine and champagne, see, I told you I thought champagne was allowed, in public areas will incur a $15 corkage fee per bottle. There you go. Most cruisers who bring their own wine say they've never been charged a corkage fee. However, yeah, I mean, it's mostly like if you go, you'll probably be charged the corkage fee if you like take your bottle of wine to dinner in the main dining hall and you ask the um, you ask your waiter, your server to open it for you, then you might be charged that corking fee. But if you take your bottle of wine onto the pool deck and put the cap on it, I don't think they're going to charge you for it. So passengers say they've had no problems bringing wine into the dining room. Quote, you are not limited as to where you drink your wine. In the dining room, they are supposed to charge a corkage fee, but they have never charged us, end quote. Kid Seaster explained. Quote, also, if you don't finish your bottle of wine, the main dining room will store it for you and they will put it on your table for the following night. Or as others have mentioned, you can take it out with you. So basically, you're just able to walk around with your bottle of wine. That's basically how it works. To reduce your charges of being charged a corkage or chances of being charged a corkage fee, it's best to open your own bottle and pour your own glasses of wine in your stateroom. One cruiser pointed out, we often fill the glasses in our room before heading to dinner. Just don't show up and ask to have it served. You might get charged a corkage fee in that way. Brain Dad 208 noted. Yeah, that's kind of what I think. If you ask them to help you with your bottle of wine, they're probably going to charge you. If they don't charge you, well, good for you. As for how to get wine glasses, some passengers said they ask at the bar or request them from their stateroom attendant. Passengers also recommended bringing screw top wine bottles or your own corkscrew. You can also request a corkscrew from your stateroom attendant. And although you're allowed to drink your own wine most anywhere on board the ship, keep in mind that glass is not permitted in the pool area. So it would have to be if you brought your, the wine bottle is going to be glass, so you can't bring that in the pool area either. So you'll have to pour yourself some wine in a plastic glass and leave the bottle behind. That's just how it works. That's what you would have to do. All right. So now you know the secrets to bringing your wine on board. I've got one more story. I really want to get to this one because this is like one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite things. I love this. It's so much fun. This is on Virgin Voyages. Scarlet Night. Scarlet Night is the grand ball. It is the great party. It is so much fun. Maybe one of these days I'll share the picture of my Scarlet Night costume that I wear when we go inside. Oh, let me zoom this one in too. This is from USA Today. Let me zoom this in here. Bang. Inside Virgin Voyages Scarlet Night, the adults only party at sea where everyone sees red. Yes, we do. Great dress. Love that. That's the walk-in right there. That's the entrance into the nightclub on the lady ships. It's a fantastic time. This article comes from Josh Rivera of the USA Today. It was published on March 9th. Quote, only for adults is, let's see here. Ooh, interesting. This is apparently part of a 6-part series showcasing the best experiences and destinations tailored for adults seeking tranquility, adventure, and indulgence. If you'd like to contribute to their future reporting, well, you can go find this article and click if you'd like to contribute. I'm not going to contribute. I'm just going to tell you what was his name again? Josh. what Josh has to say about my favorite party on a cruise ship. Once a week on any given Virgin Voyages sailing, there's a special night that has all passengers seeing red. From the moment you step out of your cabin, you might be seeing fellow sailors, as Virgin calls their passengers, donning a splash of red, while others go the extra crimson clad mile. Oh, you have no idea. It ranges from scarlet t-shirts to floor-length ruby gowns. The point of the night is to feel comfortable and ready for surprises. Scarlet Night was meant to be the moment where we could bring everyone together, one massive celebration where people can feel free, let go, and have the time of their lives. Virgin Voyages VP of Entertainment Richard Kilman told USA Today, "It's not just a party, it's a shared experience where lifelong friendships are made. Scarlet Night, the line's version of the traditional Captain's Night, is often the highlight of the trip for many sailors. With multiple activities throughout the ship, it is an all hands on deck event that satisfies those looking to mingle and party and those looking for a slower paced evening." There is something for everyone on Scarlet Night. It is so much fun. Quote, "There is an intimacy to the spaces, a thoughtful design that makes every experience feel special," end quote. Pip, the Flair, as she's known on the Virgin Voyages Happenings cast, told USA Today. Quote, "That's what makes Virgin different. It's about connection," end quote. Ah, Scarlet Lady. Such a great time on Scarlet Lady. What is Virgin Voyages Scarlet Night like? Well, the ship transforms. Its sleek modern design pulses with an undercurrent of excitement. Staffers and sailors alike know it's the biggest night of that particular sailing. The pathways glimmer under dim, sultry lighting, and everywhere you turn, deep red accents, silk drapes, glowing lanterns, and the occasional inflatable tentacle set the tone for the night ahead. The central theme of the night follows the old adage, "Red sky at night, sailor's delight." The line, however, created its own Virgin mythology, telling a story throughout the night that focuses on love, longing, and celebration. Quote, "The story needed to be something fun, something that didn't take itself too seriously, but still gave the night a narrative thread," end quote. Kilman said, quote, we landed on the myth of the ocean goddess who falls for a brave sailor, turns into an octopus to take him on an adventure, and then immortalizes him in the moon when he can't make it back to the surface. It's playful, it's got a touch of mythology, and it ties into the whole experience," end quote. Check this out. Let's see if we can get the sound. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not the thing. Hold on. What happened? Well, I screwed it up. I guess not. Guess we can't watch it now. At the roundabout, the ship's social hub, a crowd gathers as performers in red ensembles weave through the guests. Virgin's version of a cruise director, the Happenings cast, the charismatic troupe that orchestrates most activities on the ship, move with an air of mystery and invitation. The atmosphere is playful yet deliberately unstructured. There is no itinerary, no rigid schedule, just an evolving spectacle of entertainment and discovery. It is a wild time. Just let me tell you now, it is a wild time. What may seem like chaos to guests is actually a meticulously choreographed experience. There's a giant matrix of every activation happening by the minute. Even the soundtrack embedded cues for performers. It's immersive theater at sea, said Kilman. It really is. I mean, they're doing a great job of explaining. Don't really have a lot to add. I got to be honest. Sailors can either explore the ship for those moments of connection or remain at the roundabout and have the cast come to them. Participation isn't mandatory. Many passengers continue their dinner reservations or playing at the casino, but most decide to embark on the adventure that eventually leads everyone to the pool. That's where I end up. I usually haven't done the roundabout thing. I usually just end up at the pool when the pool party starts. And in my Scarlet Pimp outfit that my wife got me. It's awesome. I might have a picture for you sometime. Quote, Scarlet Night isn't just an event, it's an experience, Pip explained. The entire ship transforms into a theatrical playground where every corner holds a surprise. It's not about watching from the sidelines, it's about stepping into the magic yourself. What happens during Scarlet Night? It all happens during Scarlet Night, man. The night kicks off with The Myth, a storytelling session that sets the theme for the night. Passengers huddle to hear the fabled tale of a sailor who fell in love with the ocean, an allegory about bravery, exploration, and transformation. The legend explains the significance of the night's red hues, a symbolic tribute to the sailor's love, lighting up the world in passionate crimson. From there, the night is a choose your own adventure for those who don't want to walk through the ship for the narrative. The Virgin Voyages app highlights the times and spots where the skits will take place, but the fun is in the exploration. Quote, if someone from the Happenings cast says, follow me, say yes, Pip advised. The best way to experience it is to embrace the unexpected. Absolutely. The Happenings cast will take you to private secret parties on the ship that people do not know about or are even allowed to go to unless you get specially invited by the Happenings cast. So if they say follow me, you say yes. For those who want to take things slow, the Dockhouse offers a quiet retreat where guests sip handcrafted cocktails under warm ambient lighting as acoustic musicians strum soft melodies. Meanwhile, the more adventurous can venture toward the Manor, the ship's signature light club. The Manor is awesome. Yet the true magic of Scarlet Night happens out in the open, in the unplanned interactions between guests and performers. One moment you're watching a spontaneous dance break out by the pool. The next, a juggling duo is cutting through the bar. The boundaries between performer and audience blur. Everyone is a part of the spectacle. Quote, guests have truly made Scarlet Night their own. We provide the performances, the music, the ambiance, but they take it to another level, Kilman said. It's judgment-free, electrifying, and unlike anything else at sea, end quote. Even though the night is meticulously choreographed, Pip the Flare explained that every Scarlet Night is different because of the sailors. Quote, the final moment on the pool deck is unlike anything else at sea. Pip said of her favorite moment of each one, the energy is pure joy. Guests dancing in the water, the DJ at full blast, cast members going wild. It's a moment where everyone, crew and sailors alike, is completely in the moment. End quote. Is there actually a pool party on Scarlet Night? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I can assure you there is. Under a sky full of stars, the music swells and the crowd sways in unison. It is admittedly a millennial's dream playlist with throwbacks to the Black Eyed Peas and Radiohead mixed in with Bad Bunny and Tyla. I don't even know who that is, but I do know the Black Eyed Peas and Radiohead. The story of Scarlet Night culminates with a choreographed dance on the edges of the pool where the staff eventually invites everyone to join in. Many choose to jump into the pool, but it's not expected for everyone to do so. Nor would there be space because, yes, truly the pools on Virgin are a little small. But I mean, seriously, are you looking at this? Yeah, I'm telling you now, man, that's where it's at. Others raise their glasses to the sky, toasting to the night, to the journey, to whatever comes next. You could sail 10 times and never have the same experience twice. I've sailed twice and I've not had the same experience either time. They've been great. I did wear the same pimp costume both times, though. For many, Scarlet Night is more than just a party. It's a reminder of what it feels like to be fully present, to embrace spontaneity, and to connect not just with fellow travelers, but with the experience itself. Quote, Virgin Voyages isn't just for one type of traveler, Pip said. Whether you want to party until sunrise or have a quiet cocktail by the sea, there's space for you here. It's not about being young, it's about being young at heart, end quote. And for one night a week, with the ship bathed in red, the sentiment rings truer than ever. Yes, there is an after party at the manor for those looking to continue past midnight. Just say yes. Be up for the ride. There's nothing that will embarrass you or make you feel out of place. It's all about embracing the adventure, Kilman said. Whether you were in sequins or sneakers, Scarlet Night is for everyone, end quote. Man, I just got to tell you, I love Scarlet Night. I cannot wait till my next Scarlet Night. It will be coming soon, hopefully sooner rather than later. I got to get past this summer cruise first, but I need to take my wife on another Virgin Voyages trip because, yeah, man, I miss Scarlet Night. That was the most fun ever. Every time I've been on the cruise, Scarlet Night has been my favorite. All right, guys, I have got to hop off here. I got in just under the whistle. I'm Eric Tiemann. This is the Livin Life and Style Daily Travel Update brought to you for March 12th, 2025. Brought to you by Livin Life and Style Travel, a full service travel agency. They can help you with all of your personal leisure vacation travel, also your business travel, or if you'd like to put together a group, they can help you with that as well. You can reach them at 816-744-1405. That's 816-744-1405. You can also find them on the web at www.livinlifeandstyle.com. That's spelled LIVINLIFENSTYLE.com. Livinlifeandstyle.com. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, pass the word around to your friends. Let them know that I'm doing my travel update on the daily. But I do have to hop off here because I got to get things set up for the business roundtable, which will be on a separate stream. So I will shut this one down and start a new stream for the business roundtable. Join me there. So I like to keep track of the different information for the different shows. So yeah, you can join me there. But once again, this is Eric Tiemann with the Livin Life and Style Daily Travel Update for March 12th, 2025. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you here tomorrow.